The first time I met you, I was 4 seats behind you in a canoe out in Lake Washington. You were a rookie. It was a interesting time there on that canoe. I felt like we were going to tip in some points, but it seems like that was yesterday. But you've had two, a full season now, another great season going. What have you learned so far in Seattle?
Man, I learned a lot. It's kind of hard to put it all in words. But one, just a city, a loving city, a city that cares about their ball, and every time I step on the field, I can feel that, and that's a big part of why I love playing this game out here. And just I learned a lot about my teammates, who they are on and off the field, and really the off the field stuff to get to know them. I feel like it helps me, feel more comfortable, and every time I step in the building.
Past two games, 290 receiving yards, third most over a two-game span in Seahawks history. I grew up watching a guy by the name of Steve Largent. That's the player that has the first and second. I wanted an 80 jersey for Christmas. Now I got a 14-year-old kid that wants a Jaxon Smith-Njigba jersey for Christmas. What's been your key to success this season for you?
Just being me, honestly. Just not trying to press or make any plays, just allowing the game, to come to me, so to speak, and always playing next to DK and Tyler Lockett will free you up a little bit, and putting it where it needs to be, putting the ball where it needs to be, will always help my game. So coming into this year, I just knew that I just have to be myself and get better every day, and good results will happen.
I imagine Tyler and DK have helped your game a little bit over the years too here, huh?
1000%. I can't thank them enough.
You played at Rockwell High School, the Jackets, 35 receiving touchdowns your senior year. You won the Landry Award, the Gatorade Player of the Year in Texas. A lot of kids don't get to experience high school football in Texas. What was it like playing high school football in Texas?
To me, it was everything. What football is about, you can just go and watch some Texas high school football. I was blessed to grow up in the area that I grew up. And, sort of like this place, it was, the highlight of the weekend, Friday night, everybody's there watching you, and, that's where, I really fell in love with the game, just playing.
You have a great high school senior season. Junior season was amazing. Ole Miss, Nebraska, Notre Dame all come calling. You head to Ohio State. How did you become better as a player and a person at Ohio State?
Man, just being young and, moving all the way to Ohio, just learning about yourself, having to grow, as a person, and just having good people around you. The development at Ohio State, I feel like is second to none. Personality and your work ethic, you have everything to be great there. That's how I felt, and, I just try to take full advantage of everything that was there.
Okay, from Columbus to Rockwell, you've played in some pretty good environments. What is it like? Obviously, the place is going to be rocking this Sunday. What have the 12s been like for you?
And they've been loud. They've been loud and supportive, and everything I could ask for. They've been great. Playing for them, it means the world to me, and I do play for them. Every time I lace my cleats and head out there and see them and hear them. It just, gets me a little amped up, some more.
You are one of the best football players around here, one of the best to come out of Ohio State and Rockwall, but, you go to your social media page and it's 3 words, follower of Christ. Tell me about your faith and your walk and just how important that is for you.
Man, it's everything, growing up, my parents, being a follower of Christ, is big, just having that foundation means everything, leaning on him, giving him all my worries, and, just him handling it, knowing that, Christ is, close to me, and, it's great. It's the best feeling in the world.
You mentioned your parents. Obviously, they got you involved. Your dad played football. Take me back to your first team. You remember that first team? My
first team, it was out of Terrell, Texas. We were called the Broncos. I was 3 years old.
3 years old?
3 years old. They had to do something with me. My brother was playing ball, and I would run out there with no helmet. They had helmets and stuff. I would run out there, try to play, and they're like, okay, we're going to find you a team. So, yeah, I was 3 years old then.
And you were hooked?
I was hooked, ever since knee football with my brother, at 2 years old, I was hooked. I just loved love everything about it.
What was it about football that you love so much?
I feel like football, it prepares you. It can prepare you for life. The things that we go through in this building and with a lot of other men and a lot of other people in this building, business-wise, relationship-wise, and being able to count on people being able to count on you, is a big thing, and it relates. It relates, and that's why I really love it.
Last for me, you mentioned your brother, a professional baseball player, and playing football with him. How much did you two push each other to both get better? And just, I'm sure there were some fights.
Yeah.
I'm sure there was, but how special is that relationship?
I mean, it's very special. He's my best friend. Been around him since forever. For me, and I give him a lot of credit. Just being an older brother, going through the things that he's gone through, and me being able to see, and being able to see him do what he does, and adjust it a little bit, especially when he did bad things, and I see my dad on his butt. I could adjust a little bit, and become the favorite child and do all the things right. Yeah, it was great.
You got the football. I'm going to give him baseball. Let's just throw basketball. Who wins that game?
Oh, me, 1,000%.
1,000%.
Me, 1,000%. We've been playing a little soccer. I'll give him that for right now.
Okay.
But basketball is all me.
Okay, so 2-2. He's got baseball, soccer. You got basketball.
I'll have
football.
soccer soon, but yeah, baseball, that's in the bag. It's easy.
Well done, my friend.
Yes, sir.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you.